Picasso's guest vocalist on Three the Hard Way's #1 hit single and the Dirty Harry of New Zealand dancehall.
I was walking down the road up to Ponsonby, and I was heading to a dance on Easter Sunday. I heard up on the radio, there's a dance for free, yes. So I grabbed my microphone and I come down to run the party.
How did you get into chatting up here? Who did you start hooking up with?
Well, I was already interested in sort of reggae singing and that anyway, and I didn't really want to do toasting and all that. But when I hooked up with Harold, Roland Bader Meinhof, and we got Riot Riddim sound system going, you know, he's the only guy I met before then, other than Dubhead and Duncan Campbell, Slow Deck, and Roger Perry, who were even interested in playing reggae. You know, everyone else was into house music or pop music, you know.
Right.
I used to do this one with the Riot Riddim sound system, yes. But tonight I'm coming down to do it with Stinky Jim, yes.
Yeah, and then we started working on B-sides of wicked tracks that were coming out at the time, Prince Jammy stuff. Just turning over and putting on B-sides. I think the first one I used with success was by Black Crucial, the Conscience dub. I first sang Home Girl over that. That was first at, what was it, the Siren.
Right.
And then I did a performance at DTM's at this fashion show. They paid me $100 for 3.5 minutes. Joys.
I never run away from microphone, no. I never run away in 9 to 3. I'm gonna go further in 9 to 4. I gotta take it easy, yes. I've gotta make it lively, why?
Freestyling in the dancehall style. Oh man, it's the greatest.
Thing.
Yeah, if you're on, you know, for the night, and like sometimes you have to be taken off the mic, you know, because you get on a roll and you don't know where you're going. You're just making things up as you go along. Sometimes it's nonsense, you know, sometimes you can string together remnants of some amazing idea you had and wrote down, you know, half an hour before.
Invariably it's bits of other people's songs.
Oh, definitely, yeah, you can slip into other people's tunes, but the thing is the majority of New Zealanders have never heard any of the songs you're going to slip onto anyway, because any hardcore reggae freak has certainly delved into a billion tracks, you know, and you're only going to do a few live. You can always drag out a couple that no one's ever heard before, you know.
Something nice and easy. It's been a lonely, it's been a lonely, I said it's been a lonely time without you in my life, girl.
How do you feel about, like, I mean, you've just come from being #1 with the Three the Hard Way thing, about that. I mean, they are chatting on a hip-hop record, and it's, you know, there's plenty of tunes that will use a little bit of reggae amongst a whole load of other things. Do you think it's detracting, it's diluting the music?
What, with that song there? No.
Not with that song in particular, but in that whole thing where you have a hip-hop song with a chat in the middle.
I agree, it is diluting the music, but reggae music is always too strong to be diluted as a musical form anyway. And hip-hop is one that changes more than reggae does. Reggae just sort of changes speed.
Remember style and crew. Everyone they want to do it to use Stinky Jim and a DLT. There's the pen, slow deck and a Roger Perry.
To me, it's like the most important message music in the world today. Here's these guys from a completely different hemisphere, lifestyle, but they're all just living rough and ready and having the same 20th century problems as everyone else. And they sing it like the Americans did with the blues, you know? They sing it the same way with such intensity and purpose that it cuts straight through all the bullshit, and you know that you're listening to stories of humanity.
Boy, you're going some weird.